You are listening to Mystery Media Group.
Hello, I'm John Marshall, and you're listening to Cache Valley Bigfoot. I'm here on Destination Mystery to give you some updates and a few stories here and there, maybe some information if you want. My one story happened to me at my family's cabin that my grandparents used to own up Card Canyon, up Logan Canyon. And we were like 12 or 13 around there. And we had a loft up the cabin where all the cousins slept together. There was like mattresses, and we would fit like 12 people up there or more. And one night, it was like we had a big family party up there, a reunion for the weekend. And one night, about 2 a.m, I could hear my two uncles talking down in the hallway below us. And it was an open loft. It had like a grate, so I couldn't fall through. But so I looked over, and they were looking out the window of the cabin out into the big side yard. And my uncle kept saying, "What is that?" And at first I thought it was kind of weird because it was 2 a.m, and normally there's no one up at 2 a.m. at the cabin. And so I'm listening, and my other uncle, he's a big outdoorsman, and he said, "Well, it's not a bear." And that's all I heard. And then a minute later, they saw me up and looking at him, and I said, "What's out there?" And they said, "Whatever you do, don't look outside." Well, there's a window in the loft that looked out the back part of the cabin. And, me being a kid, I just looked out the window, and I just saw this big old shadow, like, I thought it was a shadow, but it was a big old black mass under one of the trees. And that's where they were looking at. And then I just blew it off like it was a shadow and went back to bed. But they were adamant they were not going out there. I could hear them talking, and they're like, "Lock all the doors, make sure everything's locked." And they were up for a good another probably half hour. I talked to a few cousins after that over the years, and they still say they were playing a joke on us kids. But if that was true, it would have happened earlier in the night, and they wouldn't have done it at 2 a.m. with no one else awake. That's one experience we've had up the cabin. Our cabin was smashed in a few times. They blamed it on vandals and stuff. I'm not so sure it was always vandals, because I heard other stories about the Card Canyon area, and it's in the backside of Mount Logan. Yeah, so that's one of the incidents I've had as a kid. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but I know they wouldn't play a prank on us at 2 a.m. Other than that, if you guys have any information or stories or evidence, or know anybody who has report, they can get a hold of me at Cache Valley Bigfoot on Instagram or on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook that much, but Instagram, I'm on there almost every day.
This is a production of Mystery Media Group.
Yay!